everybody. Hello, hello. You're still hearing music? I guess it maybe maybe you just hear music in your head sometimes. How's everybody doing tonight? Can you hear me okay? Good, good. I'll get started soon. We're going to work together through Attacktive Directory on TryHackMe. I'll start sharing my screen shortly. I put a link in the chat for all that would like to participate. I'd like to do it together as much as possible and not like just do like a walkthrough. Let's see if I can get my screen share going okay. How's that look, guys? Can everybody see my screen on TryHackMe? I'll give everybody a couple to join. We're missing some regulars, so I know a couple more people will be popping in here. How many of you is this your first study group? I'm terrible at keeping track of everybody who's here. I definitely see some regular faces. Red Knight is here quite often. Okay, cool. Are you guys actually studying for the PJPT or just thinking about it, or PNPT, either one of those? Okay. I just started with the PNPT. That's all good, dude. You've been a busy man lately. I'm just going to give a couple minutes for everyone to join, but if people want to actually start, I guess we probably need to get the machine running. That'll probably take a few minutes before we can actually connect to it. I just passed the PJPT on Sunday. Working on the PNPT now. Thank you. Thank you, Sheesh. L4 working on PNPT also. Working on track. Wreath was good. It wasn't great, but there's some tools in Wreath for anybody looking to take the PJPT. I highly recommend you do Wreath so you get used to going like through a couple boxes, like escalating privileges or moving laterally or whatever. And then I also recommend you pay attention to the remote desktop. What did they use in Wreath? I gotta look that up now. I forget. My brain is drawing a blank. I think it's Evil WinRM. No, it's not Evil WinRM. X-Free RDP. Pay attention to X-Free RDP in the PJPT. Now, when the PJPT and the PNPT are certifications, pen testing certifications from TCM Security. Ransomware deployment protocol. I did not use ransomware on the exam. Next time I'll give that a try. So it's like 8:03 now. I guess we can start going through this box. Does anybody have questions about how to actually connect to the VPN of TryHackMe or anything? I'm about to do it because I forgot to do it. The study sessions are recorded. They're put on my very sad YouTube, which I'll link. I'll link here, and then I'll link it in the PJPT study group channel. I'm pretty sure it's just called Beef. So we're going to connect to OpenVPN on TryHackMe, or if you're using the attack box, you won't need to. I can't spell tonight. I should make my sudo password shorter for these study sessions. Or just run as root. So if you got your machine running on TryHackMe, make sure you can see your IP address. Connect to the VPN if you're using... Oh, Falconelli, you made it. Let's see, we're ready to start hack. So to access the virtual machine, open VPN, blah 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 blah. If you need help with that, just ask in chat. But I don't think we need to go through all that. It shows you where your IP is and all that. They do have the attack box for anybody new. It's on here somewhere. Attack box. You can do your in-browser. B-Dubs, you made it. B-Dubs, are you working along with us? Alright. You probably connected to the VPN earlier than I did. I forgot to do it. Vash, you following along tonight, or are you hanging out? Which tools did you download, B-Dubs? So for this, all this right here, installing Impacket, I highly recommend, if you're taking the PJPT or the PNPT, just install Pimp My Kali from DeWalt and set your Kali VM up with that, and you'll have all of this already. I looked ahead through this box. I don't know why they have Bloodhound and Neo4j on here still. They revamped this machine at one point, and yes, just Pimp My Kali, like Brock to Foxbone spelled out. Just Google that, you'll find it. Set up your Kali VM with that, and all of the tools you need for the PJPT or the PNPT come pre-installed. You don't have to do anything else. So Pimp My Kali, it's a little bit too late for that, but if you need to install Impacket, go ahead and do this now. Very easy, follow along. You can catch up. I'm going to go slow enough here. I'm going to try and not answer every question and maybe get like feedback from you guys. I haven't tried Kali Purple yet, or I don't know if I ever will, because I'm a filthy red teamer. Oh, I skipped. Alright, so I don't know if there's anything on TryHackMe or Hack the Box for OSINT, but I am currently going through TCM's OSINT course right now, and it's pretty good. I think it's just called... I'd have to actually look up what it's called. I don't remember, but it's good. Alright. Welcome to Attacktive Directory. Welcome to your user. Thank you for doing my first room. I originally created this room for my final project in cybersecurity degree program back in 2019. Since then, I've gone on to make several other rooms, even a network for THM. In May 2021, I made the decision to renovate this room and make it more guided and less challenge based, so there are more learning opportunities for others. I hope you enjoy it. I think that's why they took the Bloodhound and the Neo4j out. But Bloodhound and Neo4j are in the PEH, and I'm going to be honest, you don't really need them for the PJPT. I don't know about the PNPT yet. Enumeration. Basic enumeration starts out with an Nmap scan. Nmap is a relatively complex utility that has been refined over the years to detect what ports are open on a device, what services are running, and even detect what operating system is running. It's important to note that not all services may be detected correctly and not enumerated to its fullest potential. Despite Nmap being an overly complex utility, it cannot enumerate everything. Therefore, after an initial Nmap scan, we'll be using other utilities to help us enumerate the services running on this device. More information on the Nmap room, you can check out the Nmap room. So I guess they want us to run an Nmap scan. I guess we can go ahead and do that. And that'll probably take a minute. I'm just going to do everything because it's a one box, little room. I should have pinged it beforehand to make sure I'm actually connected, because last stream I had terrible trouble. Okay, Falconelli saved the day last study group. So while our Nmap scan is running, take a look and see what else we need to do. Flags for each user account are available for submission. You can retrieve the flags for user accounts via RDP. Note the login format is spookysec.local/user at the Windows login prompt and administrator via evilwinrm. So we're going to do that later at the end of the room. See if I got anything back yet. I did. So we got a port 53 DNS. We got a little bit of HTTP running. I don't know what of this is relevant to this room yet. SMB, remote desktop. One port that should stand out. Did you read ahead? What tool will allow us to enumerate port 139 and 445? Anybody got an answer for that? I got an answer, but I don't want to give all the answers. I want somebody in the audience to take a guess. Not crack map execs. Enum for Linux. SMB client would probably, and there's some like SMB Nmap scripts too, but what is the NetBIOS domain name of the machine? So I think we can get that from our, yeah, we got it from here, THMAD, I think, is what they want, but and what invalid TLD do people commonly use for their Active Directory domain? Let's anybody got? Let's get some audience participation. The full AD domain is spookysec.local. Damn, I'm spelling good tonight. Oh. A whole host of other services are running, including Kerberos. Kerberos is a key, sorry, my cord got stuck on me, is a key authentication service within Active Directory. With this port open, we can use a tool called Kerberoot by Ronnie Flathers. Thank you, Ronnie Flathers. To brute force discovery of users, passwords, and even password spray. Several users have informed me that the latest version of Kerberoot does not contain the user enum flag in Kerberoot. If that is the case with the version you have selected, try an older version. I hope that's not the case. For this box, a modified user list and password list will be used to cut down on time of enumeration of users and password hash cracking. It is not recommended to brute force credentials due to account lockout policies that we cannot enumerate on the domain controller. What command within Kerberoot will allow us to enumerate valid usernames? Kerberoot-A must help. -H may help us. I guess we could run that. I'll save my nmap scan here just in case we need it. To the man pages. Oh boy. I shouldn't have said I could spell good tonight. User enum. Wait, what are we running? How do you spell Kerberoot again? Kerberoot? No, isn't it Kerberoot? Dude. Kerberoot. I thought I had it already installed. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I know that I have it. Wait, don't you have to be in the folder that you installed it in? I think you might have to be in the folder that you installed it in. But yeah. Oh my goodness. Why did it go away? So silly, so silly. Alright, so we got... I figured it out though. You use Kerberoot a lot? I've never really used it. I don't even remember the question anymore. Enumerate valid usernames. So we can look through here, maybe find something that will tell us brute user. No, user enum. Who said user enum before? You are a genius, sir. Or ma'am. Which notable account is discovered? This should jump out on you, at you. So I guess we're going to user enum SpookySec. Oh, and we have to use that user list, which I did create already. I hope it's this user text. No, user list.txt that I created. So user enum DC. I don't remember my IP. 10.10.90.204. And then we need to do SpookySec, right? SpookySec.local, and then our user list. Fingers crossed. What do you mean paste the IP? You want to know how many times I do control V in the shell and then remember it won't work? Is there a way to get that to work? To actually like... Is there a way? I wish there was a way to get that to work. Control V in the shell. If somebody knows how, please tell me. So what were we looking for here now? What notable account as discovered should jump out at you? What other notable account as discovered they should jump out at you? What is middle mouse useful for? So, service admin, administrator, backup, those kind of jump out. Those kind of jump out. Let's see. Okay. Backup or administrator probably jump out by the looks of the answer length. Beautiful. Let's see, we don't need to do anything else here, right? Oh, change your terminal keybinds. I don't know if I have all the mental capacity for that. After the enumeration of user accounts is finished, we can attempt to abuse a feature within Kerberos with an attack method called ASRep roasting. ASRep roasting occurs when a user account has the privilege, does not require pre-authentication set. This means that the account does not need to provide valid identification before requesting a Kerberos ticket on a specified user account. Retrieving Kerberos tickets. Impacket has a tool called getNPusers.py located in Impacket examples.getNPusers.py. So if you guys do Pimp My Cali, you'll have all this already. You won't have to fuss around with it. I lost my spot now. That will allow us to query ASRep roastable accounts from the key distribution center. The only thing that's necessary to query accounts is a valid set of usernames, which we enumerated previous via Kerberoot. Remember, Impacket may also need you to use Python version 3.7 greater than or equal to 3.7. In the attack box, you can use this by running your command with the Python blah blah blah. So what two user accounts that we could potentially query a ticket from? We have two user accounts that we could potentially query a ticket from. Which user account can you query a ticket from with no password? So we're going to use getNPusers.py to I'm just looking at my notes on using getNPusers.py. And I think we're going to have to create a file with the usernames that we found to not have to go through a bunch of unnecessary ones. So I'll leave this as Kerberoot because I guess it's still trying to find usernames. I'm going to do Python -- version because I don't even know what I have. Hey, look, I'm greater. I'm greater than. I'm equal to or greater than. Okay, get NP users. I think if you're running not on Pimp My Cali, you would have to add the Python. Wait. You need the capital. NPU, that's all got to be capital. You should see me trying to do the PJPT and how many times I had to like retype something or go through my notes. Get MP users. Oh, we need that user file of the names that we found. Moose. I don't know. I'm just going to call it found.txt, whatever. And they were what? are they? Service admin and backup. Oh, I need my mouse pad. Did anybody already beat me to the answers already? Alright. Oh, I didn't run it. See if I can spell now. MPU SERS.py. And then we need, what do we need? User file. What did we call it? Found.txt, okay. No pass. I don't remember my IP again. 9204. Not my IP. The box's IP. No. What did we do wrong? Arguments, user file, spookysec.local. Oh, is it users file? What did I put? User file? Thank you, thank you. Alright, did I miss anything else? Hey! So, thank you, Como Manumo? Como Manumu. Thank you. We got admin. User backup doesn't have the pre-auth set, so is it backup? No. Was it not backup? Is it the service? It's got to be the service admin, but where do we see that in the output? Oh, right here, service admin. I was reading this down here. I'm silly. Service admin. I guess we could have just guessed, right? If we only have 2 accounts to guess from. Looking at the Hashcat examples wiki page, what type of Kerberos hash did we retrieve from the KDC? We could probably find this in Hashcat too, right? What is it? Hashcat help. I'm not pasting. Alright, we're looking for what? The Kerberos hash. I guess we're looking for this whole big hash. Did anybody get it already? Did you run just run help in Hashcat? Kerberos 5 E-type 23 AS rep. I hope that is the answer they want. Oh, back here. Hey, I did it again. What mode is the hash? 18200. Oop. 18200. Now crack the hash with the modified password list provided. What is the user account's password? B-dubs, you got it for us? I want to put B-dubs on the spot. You're already behind. I'm sorry. I don't want to put you on the spot. I was just kidding. I was just playing. Hashcat. What was it? 1820? 18200? Oh, I gotta make a hash. I'm gonna make a hash file. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you. You should have said something if you couldn't get it to work. Oh, I just messed up my chat. Did you need help getting curb root installed? I don't want to. Okay, okay. I don't want to go ahead without you. We're not doing terrible on time tonight. Okay. I guess we got to make a little file real quick of this hash. I'm like all over the place. We'll just call it krb hash.text. You call it whatever you want. I think that should work. I think that should work. You know what it's like being on the spot, Falconelli. 18200 KRB. What do we want? KRB. Well, I can just tab to complete it. KRB.text. And then we got to use. Oh, I downloaded that. I downloaded an opt. The no, they gave a password list, and I downloaded it in opt. But now I got to move this over here to. Oh, I didn't say please. Okay, now we got to go to opt. Let's get rid of some of that junk. All right, we're going back to Hashcat. 18200. We did krb hash.text, and we want to use password list.text. Okay. That was easy. That probably wouldn't have been so quick with RockU. Let's see, what answer are we looking for? Where's the management 2005? That probably would have been in RockU. When did RockU come out? I bet that one would have been in RockU. Was it 20? I thought it was way earlier than 2019. Yeah, I saw the big 92 gig. Let's go on a side quest. This should tell us, right? December 2009. Did somebody say BW? You were only off by 10 years. It's fine. You're a youngster. You were probably born in 2009. Alright, I totally lost track of what we're doing, but that's fine. So we got, I don't remember what questions we're answering. Crack the hash with the modified password. What was it? Management 2005. Do you want to say how old you are, Falconelli? Or are you keeping that a secret? I'm 40. 36? Well, she's still younger than me. Alright, with the user's account credentials, we now have significantly more access within the domain. We can now attempt to enumerate any shares that the domain controller may be giving out. Sorry, I'm drinking my soda too fast. Take little sips. I just realized my screen share was like really small for the YouTube video, so half of that's gonna look like crap, but it is what it is. What utility can we use to map remote SMB shares? Anybody got an answer for me? Oh man, SMB client will tell you a little bit about the tool. I guess that was a hell of a hint. What option will list shares in SMB client? I'm gonna guess maybe like no, it's probably not something simple like S. Oh, that is a lot of reading. Dash L, capital L. Can we find capital L quickly? That's not a capital L, that's a little L. Grep for the win. You are right. Let's just try. Capital L, cuz who had the answer? L4. Thank you, sir. How many remote shares is the server listing? So I guess we're gonna have to run SMB client with the dash L. I actually have SMB client in my notes. We're doing the dash L for what was it, 10? Maybe I'll stop forgetting my IP. 90.204. Not double dot. B-dubs, are you caught up now? Oh boy. Dash U spooky sect local, and then we need the username. Service admin. Management 2005. If you're stuck anywhere, B-dubs, we can help you. Don't hesitate to holler. Alright, so what was the question? How many remote shares is the server listing? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to go with 6. There is one particular share that we have access to that contains this text file. Which file is it? So it's probably backup, or it's probably backup. Service admin, right? I should like take this IP down somewhere. Normally I would in my notes if I was going through. .90.204. No. feel like that's the right command. Service admin /4/1090 backup. What did I miss? What did I miss? Who got something for me? We got the IP. We got the IP. I can't spell. Well, it didn't give me anything that I didn't already have. Do we need something else to like mount to this thing? Anybody get it yet? I haven't used SMB client a lot. Do you need to specify desk local? Did you try that, Como Monomo? Did you get it to run? It is backup, right? The client, let's see, we'll try what I can't spell. I feel like that's kind of what we had. 10.10. Oops. 90.204. Do I have a good IP? Backup. Just trying to look at your command. Service admin. Do we need a password? NT logon failure. Is my box still running? Well, she says she's running. What did I miss? I missed an E somewhere? Oh, thank you guys. You already know I can't spell. Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. You know I can't spell already. I've already proved that multiple times. So we got credentials.txt here. What do they want us to do with that? Oh, I guess we didn't. What is the content of the file? So we can download that, right? Or can we cat it out right here? I think we can get. No, back up. I'm typing real slow, so I don't. I should see if we can cat it. I don't know if that works or not. Let's try it. We're here to learn something, right? Back up. I'm typing real slow. So I told him to spell. No, no cat. I think we can get it though. Use more. Let's try it. Why not? Backup underscore, right? Credentials. Did you already pull it with this, B-dubs? Is that what you got for us? You are a genius. You are a genius. So we got some kind of like base. See what happens, Falconelli? This is what happens when you get a bunch of minds together. Contents of the file is that jumbled mess. Base 64. Decoding the contents. Decoding contents of the file. What are the contents? I gotta copy. I can always copy it back from the answer though. Or I might not even need it. I might still be ready to paste. Copy selection. How do I get out of here? End. Do I have to type end? What did you do to me, B-dubs? Control C, Control Q. Oh, it's editing it. But how do you exit? I've never done more before. She says, okay, Q. Thank you. You put me into a trap. Yeah, close the tab. I mean, I guess I don't need the tab anyway. I don't even know how do you leave the SMB. Oh, there you go. I learned something. B-dubs, if you're gonna teach me something, you gotta have the backup plan at the end too. Okay, so what were we doing? Decode the contents of the file. It's okay, B-dubs. Oh. Don't save. Do it all in one line. You mean decode it without putting it into a file, Falconelli? CyberChef. I did use CyberChef a little bit. It was on last year's what is it? Advent of Cyber. CyberChef was on. It was pretty cool. CyberChef got it for you already. Well, I'll catch up to you guys in a second. Base 64. Is that all I need? I think that's all I need. Backup at spookysec.local backup 25 blah 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 blah. Oh no, I get what you mean, Falconelli. I'm just setting my ways. I love my little mouse pad. Alright, what are we doing with this? Decode, what are its full contents? So we got backup at spookysec.local backup and numbers. Yeah, I'm not that type of skilled yet. One day I will be. Let's see. I just want to look at the chat real quick, make sure I didn't miss anybody saying anything. Oh, Jacob, you're here. I didn't see you come in. Oh, you were the one that said this. Oh, you said CyberChef also. B-Dub said it first. Fox, I got some big stars in my study group now. Y'all are making me forget what I'm supposed to be doing over here now. Let's sync up. Now that we have new user account credentials, we may have more privileges on the system than before. The username of account backup gets us thinking. What is the backup account to? Well, it is the backup account for the domain controller. I guess they gave us a spoiler here. This account has, oh no, we saw that earlier to This account has unique permission that allows all Active Directory changes to be synced with the user account. This includes password hashes. Knowing this, we can use another tool within Impacket called secretstump.py. That's my best friend right there. This will allow us to retrieve all of the password hashes that this user account that is synced to with the domain controller has to offer. Exploiting this, we will effectively have full control over the AD domain. That's what we want, isn't it? What method allows us to dump the ntds.dit? So I guess we're going to dump it and find out. Let me get my secrets dump syntax down so we ain't got to be here all day. Did you guys get it already? What was it? Spooky sec dot local. And we're using backup. What was it? Backup 20. 251780. Backup blah 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 251780, and then we were at what, 10 dot what 10. I'm gonna try it without looking. Was it 9210? 9204. I was close. I was closer than B-dubs was to rock you. Yep, 90.204. Wait, what? Log on failure, log on invalid, bad username or authentication. What did I miss? Oh, I see, I can't spell. I already told y'all this. I'm waiting, B-dubs. What am I waiting for? Are you about to just yell at me for making fun of you, or? I'm sorry. This thing's gone. It's gone somewhere. I probably could have done like DC only, right? Alright, so using the DRS UAP method to get the ntds.dit. So I think that's what they want. Anybody know what that actually means? The DRS UAPI method? If any of you geniuses know, I would love to know, actually, what that stands for. Or we could go on another Google side quest. I kind of want to just know what that stands for. Replication services. You got to the Samba wiki before me, sir. IT infrastructure. Wow, that's a lot of reading. I don't know if I can handle all that reading. I was hoping it would just give us like a quick little, this is what that means. I guess you guys, oh, Falconelli got us. Directory Replication Services, DRS Remote Protocol, the Microsoft API which implements such protocol. Awesome, brother. Awesome, sir. I like that. Alright, we can get back off our side quest again, I'm sorry. What's the administrator's NTLM hash? Administrator. By the looks of our answer. What method of attack could allow us to authenticate as the user without the password? Who's got the answer? I don't want to give all the answers. If we don't have a password, what could we pass instead? Pass the hash. I think that's correct. Oh, I didn't submit this. Using a tool called EvilWinRM, what option would allow us to use a hash? Is it -H? Yeah, baby. What was the hint anyway? Gem install. Well, we don't need to do that. Flag submission panel. Submit. We've come to the end already, folks. That's pretty good timing for me. Submit the flags for each user account. They can be located on each user's desktop. So I think this is where EvilWinRM is going to come in. If you enjoyed this box, you may also enjoy my blog post. We don't have time for your blog post today, sir, but thank you. I guess we're going to EvilWinRM with this admin fella right here. I think you probably could RDP into it, but I'm just going to use EvilWinRM because I know they're all right on the desktop. Wait, what was I typing here? Oh, secrets. That's good enough. I had I'm trying to think of what I can say without saying too much about the exam. But I guess, no, I probably shouldn't say what I'm about to say. I probably shouldn't say what I'm about to say. But basically, admin hashes work. Admin passwords work sometimes where admin hashes won't work. I know, like, as far as RDP goes, sometimes it can be disabled, like allowing you to pass the hash. Using a tool called EvilWinRM, what option will allow us to use the hash -H? Oh, we're going in with EvilWinRM. Wait, well, I need a dash there, don't I? That's better. We are administrator. Did I spell that right? I spelled right. We have a hash somewhere. I still have it on the other tab. You guys listen to Jacob's advice though, because I'm sorry, Goresh. How do you say that? Goresh. Dude, I cannot spell it. I do the same thing when I'm trying to spell administrator. Do we need anything else? Oh, we need the, I need to say where I'm EvilWinRM and into. Alright, 10.10.90.204. 1 second and I will answer your question. Did I get it right? 10.10.90.204. Let's see if she's going to fight me. If you can't, alright, call Goresh. Kumo Manumo. I'm gonna be like, by the end of these study groups, I'm gonna be able to just flow with your name. If you can't comment, then no problem. Is the PJP the type of exam where there are multiple attack vectors, or is there a very narrow path to hunt down? I will say, if it's in the, so once you, like, say once you catch something with crack map exec, think about the course, like, what do you do after that? There's multiple things you can do after that. So yeah, there's definitely multiple options. If it's in the PEH, especially the Active Directory portion, it's probably somewhere on the exam. Missing user. Is that supposed to be a little u? Little u. Yeah, I don't think that's saying too much. There's definitely it's like you're doing an internal you're doing an internal network pen test. So I don't see why they would make it just like one straight path. CD. How far back do I want to go? Okay, users and what did we need? Service admin, backup, and administrator. We got PowerShell, so we can probably use LS. We can use LS with PowerShell. We got administrator, we got backup, and we got service admin. So let's do, I guess it doesn't really matter which one. Do service admin first. That's where it was, right? Desktop. Users. So we got our first flag. Kerberos something pre-auth. One down, two to go. We gotta go to backup. Jacob probably knows how to fly through this thing way quicker than I do. What else did we need? Administrator. We needed backup too, right? I don't need the slash. Privesc.text. Flag number 2. Alright, we just need administrator and then we're done. Let's see if I can get a little bit more professional here. Do I need the slash to do that? I can't spell. Do I need a slash? No, I don't need a slash. Root.text. And our final flag. So some of this was useful to the exam, in my opinion. Probably not the SMB stuff, but like using secret stump, that's all. Attacking Kerberos, that's all in the PEH. It was useful. B-Dubs, you picked this box, didn't you? I think you were the one that recommended it last week. You did? Oh, Falconelli did. Okay. Well, thank you, Falconelli. That was cool to go through and get some hands-on experience. Anybody stuck on any part of it or have questions like about anything we did that I might not be able to answer, but I would try? Foxlin has a question. What is it? I'm the opposite of cool, but thank you. Thank you for the little ego, the, the little ego stroke. Anybody have any? Since I'm fresh off passing, like I feel weird asking this. Like, yeah, I passed the PJPT. Does anybody have any questions about the? If you're going into it and you're nervous about anything, if you don't want to ask it here, hit me up. My secrets pie, secretsdump.pie doesn't work, so I didn't get any of the last of it. Did you set your machine up with Pimp My Cali? Are you getting an error when you run it? Do you want to share it, or it'd be okay for the rest of us to learn? Do you want to share your screen? I don't know if you want to go that far. Because you're definitely going to want secretsdump.py for the. Let's see. I'm just trying to read all that. Do I still have my command up just to sudo secretsdump.py spookysec.local/backup 25. So your command looks good. Yeah, definitely try Python 3. And if we can't get through it quickly on here, we can help you. What version of Python are you running? You have secretsdump in downloads? Because it should not be in downloads. It should be in op, so your Python's up to date. I wonder if you got two versions. Yeah, it should be. I wonder if you got two versions of secretsdump competing. I would remove, like, make sure you nuke it all, and then maybe reinstall. I think you can stand alone just install that with one of the options in Pimp My Cali. Impact it. It should be in there. Pimp My Cali impact, but she should nuke everything. Isn't there an option in Pimp My Cali to nuke everything in packet before you do that too? You might have. Actually, don't. Oh, okay, no. Install locate. Yeah, install locate is fine, but don't install secretsdump with apt. I don't think we need any of this anymore. I don't think we need my screen anymore. Oh. You guys like my basic default Kali background? I'm just going to stop sharing my screen. Okay. What are some simple things you thought to yourself really should have done considered more, such as little practices? Do you mean like going before, Falconelli, do you mean before going into the exam? Yeah, so actually I have something cool to share. I know you guys been here a while, but let me see if I can share this from, I'm sure you guys all remember Ben. Let me just find it. So like, I'm going to show you something, I'm going to link it, and I wish I had it earlier. And it's basically just like, so you could do this yourself, obviously, but Ben also does it in a good, just a weird looking link right there, but it's basically like from beginning to end of, so hang on, let me see if I can share this screen with you guys just so I can go over it a little bit with you. Let me see if I can share my other screen. My computer's like a little bit on the older side, so it's a little bit, I'm going to be upgrading soon. So Ben put this, first of all, none of you need to, like, I think Ben is one of the smartest dudes I've ever met. So start here from an internal LLM. Ben, go on my YouTube, which I'll link at the end of this. Ben was my I can't remember if he was like my second or third guest, and he did a presentation on networking, which is amazing. So if he did 2 hours. Yeah, Ben is scary smart. So you can start. Are you doing internal? Are you doing external? So what are we gonna do? We can, run crack map exec, for example. Do we get a hash? What are we going to do with the hash? We can start passing the hash around. I'm sorry, not crack map exec. I'm drawing a blank. Responder. We start running responder. We catch a hash. We can pass it around, see where it goes. Did we get he goes through, did you land on a Linux? This is his whole like methodology. I won't sit here and go through the whole thing, but so you can do this yourself in a more simple version for your exam, but just have something like this, like, okay, I'm going to start out, I'm going to run nmap, I'm going to run responder. What am I going to do when I catch a hash or catch something on my nmap? Like, where am I going to go from there? And then have that so it kind of goes through, and then it can repeat on, whatever. You're going to kind of repeat the process over and over again, but have like a methodology for going. I had Ben's, which is, this is more than you need for the PJPT, but put something like that together to where you don't have to think so much when you, because if you're anything like me, I've shared my notes with you guys before, and it's like really in order of the course. So like you can go back and, okay, we're at the enumeration phase, let's go back. You can go through like that, but I'd have like a little something like this to also set your mind at ease for a little. Yeah, Ben is. I'm very lucky to know Ben. Anybody else have any other questions before we call it a night, or? Well, Jurgden, glad to have you, and hope you come back. Actually, Greshk is Greshk. I gotta scroll up and see how you how you said to say that. Greshk. Grr. He is gonna be doing a session next week. Did you decide what you wanted to do? I know we talked about two options. Do you have a? Just giving him a minute if he. Maybe he bounced, but he's going to be doing one, something similar to like what we did tonight, and he's way smarter than me. So have a good night, all.